Wait, before you get into today's episode, I just had to tell you about my brand new masterclass that is coming at the end of September. There are 3 dates and times that I'm going to be delivering it. It's on the 24th, 25th and 26th of September, and it is about starting your podcast and growing your audience. I am going to be going over how you can make sure that you are getting visible without having to show up on video, how you can create quality content that your audience needs, and how you can grow your audience by getting them to self-select. So come and join me for one of those dates. If you are looking to start your podcast, it is going to be a great masterclass. I'm really excited about it. Come and join me on Zoom. I can't wait to see you there. Your cameras are going to be switched off when you first arrive in the room, so don't feel the pressure to get dressed up or need to be camera ready. I hope to see you there. You can sign up right now by going to donnaeade.com/start and grow. That's donnaeade.com/start and grow. Let's jump into today's episode. You're listening to the Mindset and Action Podcast, the place to be to grow and streamline your business. I'm your host, Donna Eade. Let's jump into the show. Welcome back to the podcast, everybody, for another mini Mindset Monday with me and my lovely co-host, Vivienne Joy. Welcome to the podcast.
Oh, lovely, Donna.
We are going to be talking about collaboration today, which is a really good. Look here, we are living, breathing the actual thing right here, because here is me and Viv collaborating on this podcast episode. So collaborations are something that I think is so important in business. I think they can really help you to grow as a business owner, to grow as a person, and just to elevate things that you do. I think it's a really, really fantastic part of business, and it's one of the things that I love about being a business owner. But I do think that sometimes we go into collaborations with certain expectations and thoughts and feelings, and we can get ourselves in a muddle, and sometimes collaborations don't work out. So Viv, what can we do to make sure that our mindsets are in the right place when we are looking to collaborate? And talk to us about collaborations.
Well, you can't see me, folks, but I am nodding along with everything you just said there, Donna. Some of it lived experience, dare I say, where I've just gone, oh, it'll be okay. Even if I've had a little red flag, even if I've just thought, oh, yeah, but that yeah, but is the thing. So my first tip on this is your gut feel and intuition. So even on the surface, if it feels like it should be something you want to do, there's even a tiny little niggle. If in doubt, leave it out. Honestly, I cannot stress this enough. This is not just with collaboration. This isn't hiring people. This is speaking at events, which are all kind of collaboration because you're collaborating at different levels. The gut feel is the most powerful thing, especially for women, but men as well. We need to make sure we're listening to that because it's not there for no reason at all. Check it's not fear, because it could be, if someone's asked you to speak at a big event, it could be that you're just terrified of speaking publicly. We're going back to the episode on visibility here. But if it isn't fear, you'll know if it's fear because it'll be really loud in the head, like, no, you can't do that. It'll be terrifying. What if you forget? What if you trip over? What if you tuck your dress into your pants? I don't know, whatever. So it'll be really loud. Whereas that kind of gut feel, the intuition is quite, oh, yeah, but are you sure? It's really quiet. Unfortunately, it's much more quiet than the screaming head. So that gut feel really, really important. The gut has a brain. So they call it embraining. So all parts of you have a brain. So we need to make sure we do that. So once we've checked in with that is without doubt the key thing. Once we've checked in with that, we need to make sure some of the other things. So it's not just about our right mindset as the value set that goes with both parties in a collaboration. I've watched some of my clients do this, agreed to collaborate with somebody, and I thought, what on earth are you doing that for? It's brilliant for them, but what's in it for you? You're going to take all your clients over there, they're going to make a load of money, but actually they're not right for your reputation. So this is about a value set. So for example, if you're someone who delivers at all times, don't collaborate with somebody who's a bit sketchy, kind of turns up, kind of is, kind of refunds, kind of answers questions, because all it does is diminish your level of authority and give them great level of authority. So people will think, if they're collaborating with her, they must be really, really reliable, when they're not. They're like unreliable. If you're somebody who has a massive audience, someone wants to collaborate with you because they haven't, it's really clear why. So we need to understand what the value is, what the value set of them is, what your value set of you is, what the value is in for you and what the value is in for them. What's in it for them? What's in it for me? Also, then we have skills. Like, are they going to bring the level of skills that are needed for this collaboration? So years ago, I watched a couple of my clients collaborate. A lot of my clients collaborate because they make really good business buddies. I'll always say the same. I think I've got a module on this in my academy, actually, collaboration ability. In fact, I definitely have. If you want it, just let me know and I'll send it to you for free. But they had different skill sets. So one was really calm and soothing, very hypnotherapy and retreats. And one was sales, marketing, links, admin. And I remember saying to them both, so are you going to do what you're both really good at? Are you going to fill the event and are you going to host it? Oh, no, we're both going to fill it. We're both going to host it. And I just remember looking at them both on the Zoom thinking, this is going to be a shit show, because that's not what's going to happen. Because the one who doesn't like tech is not doing tech. And the one that doesn't like to deliver in the event is not going to deliver in the event. So make sure that the skill set for whatever you're collaborating on sits with whoever is collaborating. Otherwise, you will feel resentment. You'll feel resentment because you're doing all the work and they're not doing any work, or they're getting all the whatever and you're not. Also think about payment. I mean, this is a massive subject, Donna. Think about payment for it, assuming it's a collaboration that's being paid. Are they paying you? Are you paying them? Are you creating a joint venture where somebody pays into that? Because and I've had this one, because if you're taking the payment for something and you're not at the VAT level, as soon as you start taking payment for the joint collaboration, your income's going to go up above VAT level. You haven't charged any VAT and that person gets half of it. Say you've got a 50-50 share, you're actually out of pocket by 20%. And I've been there and done that. So please know this is very close to my heart. Even if you're holding events and you've got people there, and please learn from me, contracts are absolutely essential, because while we're in the negotiations, it's all beautiful, it's all motivated, it's exciting, but just think about your own business safety. And most people don't, they really don't. Think about what happens if someone buys something from somebody you're collaborating from. I've had this happen, and then they didn't deliver it. It comes down on you. I collaborated with a woman who seemed, and she'd done some work for me and it'd been fine because she was quite clever. And she seemed on the surface to be really, really good at what she did. And we did a collaboration and loads of people bought her high ticket thing, and she took the money, did the first session and never delivered the rest of it. So I had a load of people, I know, right? I can see your face, Donna. I had a load of people chasing me saying, well, she hasn't delivered. I'm like, well, your contract's with her, not me. Did that tarnish my reputation? Abso-fucking-lutely. It really did. And there was nothing I could do about it. And she wasn't answering me either, I hasten to add, because she knew she was going to have to give back like 50 grand. So, it wasn't a small amount of money either. So just really be careful. Collaborations, they don't work that often. Business partnerships don't work that often because they're exactly the same. They are a collaboration. So really think about the trust levels you've got with this person, contracts, the audience, make sure they're the right audience for you, you're the right audience for them, make sure that all lines up. The skill sets are there for the collaboration, and also the value sets for both and what's in it for both of you. And the gut feel is always right. It's my final word.
Brilliant. Yeah, listen to your gut. And I think, and there is something special about women's intuition, honestly. So if you can tune into it, oh my goodness, amazing. Thank you so much for that, Viv, because I think collaboration is so important when it comes to growing our businesses and finding new audiences. And what me and Viv do here, this is a free exchange. Nobody's being paid for anything, because I don't get paid for my podcast. So it's like there's no money exchange. But what we're doing here is we're collaborating in the fact that I'm bringing somebody I know will be of value to my audience, and Viv shares it when I post it, so I get access to her audience. So it's a little bit of an audience builder for both of us, and sharing of the knowledge. And I know that Viv is very, very open at sharing, and she wants people to succeed. So it's a beautiful way to collaborate. But those monetary ones, the ones where you really do need a contract, that was such valuable information to pass on. So thank you for that, Viv.
Final thing before we finish. I know you're trying to wrap. Everybody all over the internet, every coach will say collaboration over competition. Like, you don't see, Android and Apple collaborating. So there isn't a collaboration necessity. You don't have to. And years ago, they just didn't. They were arch rivals. Yeah, I'm not saying piss them off, but actually you don't have to collaborate to build your business. If it feels right, it's right.
Yeah. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, guys, you've heard it from Viv. All her links will be in the show notes below. If you want to connect, do go over. She's got a fantastic group on Facebook and a free monthly networking meeting. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Don't forget to hit those stars and leave a review of the podcast where you listen if you found value in what you heard today. It's a free way you can help the podcast reach more people just like you.